Here we are, Windrose Early Access. Time to see what this game has in store for us. Now, just recently finished the demo. We're back. Everything's wiped, so none of the progress carries over. So we're gonna have to go through the whole start up bit again anyway. That's all fine. I've already created my character, but now that I look at him, I do feel like changing his hairstyle and his beard a little bit. But yeah, I can just take you a chance to go through the character creator and to see what options are available. So here, I don't like the sides as much as I did when I made them. That looks better. Do we want him to look more piratey? Do we want him to look like you might expect somebody from... I think I went with his hairstyle with my previous character, didn't I? Do we make him look crazy? Redbeard. Nah. Nope. He is not in a Korean boy band. He's younger than that. That's suitably wild. Let's go with... That looks like those wigs that they used to wear in like the Stuarts and the Georgians back in the 1700s. Red, gold, black. Let's go with this colour. There's a little band bun. Bald head. Let's go for this, shall we? This looks kind of... I wonder what will happen with the hats, if they will clip through the hat. That looks good. Okay. Yeah. Ready to go, I think. Well, yeah, I think the character creator has more or less the same settings as before. Let's create new. Let's play high seas. Immersive. Oh, okay. World name. Yeah, we'll leave everything normal for this first playthrough. That's fine. There we go. Can't remember what I was talking about now. Completely lost my brain. Character creator, that's it. The these tremble with the roar of cannons, turn red from blood. Yeah, I remember this from the demo. Was it as big in the demo? I think it's just a slight font change. That's fine. You can pause it and read it if you want. I think the setup is pretty much the same as it was in the demo. We're under attack, you hear a broadside, everything goes dark. Yeah, that sounds familiar. And continue your adventure. Yeah, that's starting pretty much exactly where we were in the demo. Big lump on the back of my head. Ship is under attack. You need to get out of the cabin and see what's going on. Roll my save. Okay. Aha, Dr. Galen. Thank goodness. Skip the details. Go help the others. He gave you some coffee. Drink some coffee to rouse yourself. Break down the barricade. Keep moving. Block. Okay. Yeah. Found the artifact. Get Richards, he'll handle it. That's me, or my character. And then yeah. What is that? And there's that shot in the back. I presume that might be Blackbeard. Spry, aren't you? Captain Richards. It's Captain Richards. Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the beard? If that was Blackbeard. But it's not, it seems like it's Captain Richards. Okay. Continue. So if everything being the same as it was in the demo, it should load us right into the starter island. Where we can start to collect resources and settle in. Yeah. It's loading. It's loading. Yep. It is loading. Fast building. Okay. Yeah. Taking a long time. It may be generating the world. There we go. Music started again. Yeah, here we go. Yep. You remember the shot searing your chest? Bullet passed clean through. The wound healed as if it never existed. Body is laced with patterns that shimmer with cold light. Touching them hurts. You need to figure out where you are and why you're still alive. So I got maybe about 8 hours in the demo. Here we are. Looks kind of familiar. Let's pick some of this up. We need an axe to do that. So it begins. Stone and wood. Stone and wood. And plant fiber. And I must not forget this time, when I get points to level up, to use them. In the demo, I did not use the points that I had gathered, and I was trying to just make do with this low stamina. Okay, let's see what quests we have. Bonfire. This looks like a nice peninsula. Yeah. We build out towards here. The land's kind of flat around this side, so I'll probably stick the bonfire somewhere here. For now. Stick it here. Build a cooking fire. Cooking fire, does it have? And then the workbench. Need some more wood for that one. Let's collect some more. It does feel like running does not use as much stamina as it was in the demo. Maybe they've balanced that out a little bit. Tent, plant fiber for 10 and 4 wood. Let's grab this crab and eat some crab. Can we make, yeah, boiled crab. Let's eat the boiled crab. I think I could probably make something on here, right? Yeah. If I gather some wood, I can make an axe. Then I can cut some trees down. We'll leave those. We'll just grab this wood that's around here. I need about stamina. Wood. Oh, here's some wood that's appeared. Cut down the plants. There's some more wood sitting there, but we can't do anything with it. We'll go and grab this. Got a whole load of stone, which is fine. There we go. Let's grab as much as we can. I don't remember there being an over encumbrance. Yeah, I don't remember there being anything like that. So they're just inventory slots. Carry as much as you can carry to fill that out, and then you're kind of done. Plant fiber. Good. Let's fight the window. Nice. New discoveries available, but I think we can be in a tent. That should be fine, and we can make an axe to chop down that. Kill a boar and obtain its hide. And now we know how to make spicy bread kebab and bacon and eggs. But in the demo, was playing this and spent a bit of time just trying to really sort of discover and look into things. I may do some of that, but what we'll try and do is get a ship way quicker than I did in the demo. I think in the demo it was about 8 hours. And 5th or 6th hour in is when I got the ship, the first catch that you get, which is fine, but you know, it's a pirate game. You want to be sailing. I think the game really then opens up. But yeah, let's see how it goes. We'll need to find a boar. Let's see what's in this shell, shall we? Nope. It's this one. Yeah. Nope, didn't find anything. Angry Dodo. Yeah, come on. So, perfect block was good for knockback. Let's find a little piggy. Piggy. 2 piggies. I'm sure I heard another one, but let's just go. Oh. Oh, ran out of stamina. Damn it. It's alright, we're not that far. And that's why you need to be careful about your stamina. Get all that stuff back. Unfortunately, lost all my food, but I can make a sailor's backpack and some armor and clothing work, some build items and some armor. So we shall do that in a bit. I need to make some food. There's a cache out there in the sea. Good to know. Let's make one of those. Make one of those. Okay, what's next? Let's eat those. Craft new boots. So I need to make armor and clothing workshop. Disassembly table. Ah, this is new. That's good. Signal fire. Horse fabric. Here for now. No. Okay. There. I'll leave those there so I can see how many I have without going into my inventory. Get rid of those. What we want is this one. this one gives plant fiber and wood. Character, aggression, talents. So those palm trees are easier to cut, but these ficus trees give more in terms of the wood, and they also give plant fiber, so at the same time, especially later on when you're I guess need a lot of that material. For a second I thought that was an animal. When you need all those materials, I guess it's better to choose this for efficiency. I think I need to turn my sensitivity down a little bit. The camera sense is too high. Seems very twitchy. We did have some dodgy. Let's put it to. There. Seems a bit better. Let's see how it goes. Maybe more. DPI needs to be changed. That is 50. Yep. There's another one here. What did I discover? Like a seedling. Okay. I wonder if I can plant straight away. So in the demo there was no opportunity to plant anything, even though you could still discover all the seeds and everything. Didn't know already, if you haven't been watching any other playthroughs, it doesn't seem to be a sleeping mechanic where you need to, you know, it's advised or you should sleep. If you just carry on. There's a rested buff, as you can see, that little box there that's counting down, the hexagon with the man in it. Towards the bottom left, this one here. That one is based on your base. So how decorated your base is influences the length of that timer. Obviously right now I don't have a base. I don't have a building. So that is going to be quite low. Okay, let's go and make some boots. Probably need to find some more pigs anyway. When you get within range of the bonfire, that's when your comfort level starts to rise. I think we could probably... Yeah, we can probably... Look, we can build a stool. Let's conquer here. Comfort level's 2 now. We can build storage. No. Simple closet, cabinet, shelf, log stool, log bench. So, like it says there, the bonuses don't stack. So I've built a stool. Any other of the options here will not add any extra comfort. I need to go to the next category to get those. So, these all require copper and rum bottles. Rope I haven't made yet. They had these before. I think I just used this last time. I might just use this to build out. Okay, so that's what let's go. Doesn't like this for some reason. Maybe because of that. Maybe. Let's just do that. What we'll do is just plonk that down so that we can do this. And we can use that. And we don't have any coarse fabric, which is strange because I probably used it all for... No. Okay. I don't know what happened. Stairs. Just put some simple stairs so we can get to this. We've got 2 hides. We need 2 coarse fabric. I'm not sure what happened to all that fabric. Anyway. Okay. Mine copper ore in the nearest cave. And it has kindly marked copper ore. So food is about to run out. We can equip these boots to get a little bit more armor. And I guess probably is a good time to build something. This is a nice flat area, I think. This has a slight dip in the middle here. We'll get to building in a bit. Probably end up clearing all these trees out at some point. What we can do, let's go and fight some of these animals. Nothing. Here's a fiddler. Some crab meat. Just gather some resources from here. That will always be handy. We can break this down. That'll give us some materials that are useful to build with. There's a fiddler and a crab here. There's lots of fiddlers and a drowned guy, and I can see something in there. What to do? What to do? Let's try and aggro this one in the water. Okay, good. Okay. Undead essence. Healing potion. I can make a healing potion. Yep. Always good. Now, let's aggro that one. There we go. That worked out alright. Stamina did not run out. Let's try and aggro this guy. Yep. So the thing you have to be careful about is these lot respawning. Good. Find our first supply cache. Fast travel bell. Yep, that's always handy. And a chest. Blurry sketch of the island. We'll have a look. And a club. Okay. We'll have a look at the. I can't do anything with that. So let's head back. Oh, although. I can take this. Should give us some materials. What I might be able to do is start to build some kind of shack. Another club phase against animals compared to the saber. Let's try this over here. Smoke there is glitching. Okay, no, that's not quick enough. Let's try again. It's very damaging, but the swing time is huge. It was not easy to take all of that so that we can eat it. Let's eat that and eat all this. What can we discover? Yep. Done that. Buried chest of gold. Huh, okay. Okay. It's nicely marked it there. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Let's farm some. I guess what we really need to do is make that pickaxe so that we can get some copper They'll give us some slightly better weapons. I don't really like the club that much, but let's do that. Let's build a little storage box. This. $16 slots will do for now. The good thing about this game was the fact that you can just build straight from the crates. You don't have to have the materials on your character to be able to craft. As long as you have it in your base in a crate somewhere, your character will be able to use it to craft at any bench that material is required. Now I want to refill this, but I don't have enough animal fat. Time to find a pig. Now normally they tend to respawn in the same area. But it tends to need to be same time of day. Yeah. Let's kill you first. Now that's done. Stamina. And some more undead essence. Bloody weather's got me well and truly stuck. That's no matter. Chest is buried, that's what counts. Oh yeah. I think I remember this one. Only this wind would die down. Nice. Library, yeah. There's some coconuts. Yeah. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Diddly diddly. No piggies to speak of. I turned the lights down. Although let's go on a little explore up towards that copper mine. This one definitely has more elevation, more interesting features, interesting looking features compared to the starter island in the demo. I guess that's by intention. Okay, this is just a showpiece rock. Chilies, cayenne pepper. That should give us some new recipes. Let's find the entrance. Will this one have drowners in it? I think the first mine you find doesn't. So this is where stamina can get annoying. You want to mine efficiently, but obviously you can't because you're having to wait for that stamina bar to refill. Let's go and see if other areas. I'm not going to open that one. Has anything better? Now in the demo, these locations respawn, or these resources respawn. Now, I thought that might have been a demo thing, but we'll find out, I guess. 26 copper ore. There was clay near. Nice. There was some clay near where my base is, so I'm hoping that clay will be easy to find. I should be able to make the crafting bench. Menu was bright compared to the surroundings here. Just fill up our inventory and then we'll head back. Hopefully not get killed by anything on the way. Waste rock. I am swinging at the complete wrong type of rock anyway. Let's waste rock. Let's waste rock. Let's waste rock. Okay. Let's go back to this side. But strictly speaking, what you need to do is this. That way you can see. But my lantern at the moment doesn't have much view. I guess it looks better for you as views to see it like this anyway. Is that stamina thing again? Probably move this here so I can see the remaining. Inventory full. Okay. That is signal to head back. And we can unequip that and just make a beeline for that fire. Let's conserve stamina because of that and that. There's the fire. That guy is okay. We managed to avoid it. Okay. Dr. Galen has arrived.
Gentlemen, I remain at your service.
Yep. hell of a surprise. Yeah, sure. How did you manage to escape? Do you know where we are? Not far from Tortuga. Do you know anything about the strange markings? Ship to torch. This will give us the other quest. So, free the prisoners, repair the ship. Okay, let's empty our inventory. Before that, can we craft any one of these? I'm gonna save the nails for ship. I think we will need that. Let's put all the ore over here. Okay, let's have a look. New discoveries. There we go. Smelting, kiln, spicy crab, spicy chicken and sweet potato. Awesome. Did I... Ah, shit. I guess, yeah, if you're playing multiple... or multiplayer, sorry. Kill and smelter and make ingots. Character, aggression, pallets, aggression. Oh, wait a minute. Aggression. Oh, for the next level. Okay. Let's see what we got. Crafting and utilities. I can make a fast travel point. Got a workbench. Got that. Got that. I need this and this. I need clay. Which was around here. It is now daytime, so we should also find the pigs. Well, the drowners are still there. But here's the clay. New discoveries. A bottle. In any survival, this part is the slowest. This initial part where you're gathering sort of the preliminary resources. What I might do is build a pre-built using what I've got. Let's see. I think we've got plenty of clay. Does that sound those special flowers? Now you can call your boat to sail to another island. Ship is ready. I also have some bullets, but I am hungry. So let's see what we can craft. We have spicy crab. I have 1 crab meat. So take that. Okay. That can go there. I think that can go there. Okay. Nothing here. Let's put these around this side. We can move the tent in a second. We'll just put the tent over here. Ten and 4, 5 and 3. Let's just make it right. By the roof. We'll just put the bed over here. There we go. Kill needs wood. Let's put 20. This needs popping. This needs gold. While that's going. Fall damage from the trees is a thing, so you want to just be careful. Quite common in survival games to take fall damage. Oh look, clay, lots of clay. Okay, done that. It's the pirate's chest. Seems like a large island. Undiscovered place. Oh look, yeah, we need to sail all that way. And fast travel bells would be needed, I think, to ease that one a bit. Okay. That coal should be ready now. I can set the wall. There you look. The rest of it can go in here. Let's make another one of those next to here. And all the food stuff can go in here. Let's get those chilies out. And this guy, I believe...
I remain at your service.
Yes. He gives potions. Gives potions. And we can now upgrade your weapon at a weaponsmith workshop. The weapon must be equipped. So now I can make copper stuff and a saber. Fast travel bell, a new lantern, some copper bullets, some new elements there. Okay. see crabs. Easy crab meat. There's dodo. Need to find a reliable spot for pigs. Right. Ah, you stuck. Sorry, Mr. Dodo. The game caught you. Let's... Now there's 3 of them. Oh, okay, that was alright. Probably sail. Could I sail there? That's a bit too far for my little boat to sail, I think. I probably should have marked where I saw those pigs. Now I can't find them. Aha! Speaking of, where there's one, there's normally others. There's 2. Cool. That's... Haha, you missed. Yeah. Just trying to see if there's any big old trees where farming. Ah, I can plant them straight away. What I want is those pigs. Ooh. You have to be careful, they can hit quite hard, you know, these animals. Let's see what we discovered. We head back to base very quickly. I think I need to upgrade. Oh, I think I might build a copper weapon. I'll build a saber and then... Alright, Galen. Calm down, mate. Take all. Okay. Food will go in here. See what we can build in farming. Party egg broth. Coconut soup. Can I have I? No, not quite. So I can make bacon and eggs. I can make some boiled crab. I can make dodo broth. Okay, I have food. Farming. I can plant 3. Alright, that's all the seeds I had. Other seeds there and there. They'll come in handy for later. That's all food. Right, let's do a not enough resources. Okay, let's just build one of these. So this would be way easier. Very finicky. Let's just put. What do we want? Weaponsmith. That we need copper ingots, and for that we need this. Okay, upgrade. We can also create some armor, I think. Will be good. No, we cannot. We have boots. Let's create this, and then we got boots already. Let's create a jacket. That and equip that. Okay.
I remain at your service.
You haven't quite made a new one yet. Upgrade your weapon. Okay, that one's done. We'll go exploring. Food. Let's have one of those. Let's go and find that chest, see what's inside. Let's see if these don't have respawned. They have not. Maybe they will only do so at night time, or maybe the fact that we cleared all that meant they do not respawn. Some wood. Let's salvage these. Can't destroy that. Let me destroy the skeleton. Nope. Wow, okay, that went dark. I see ships and I see another island off in the distance. There's some more clay. Peppers. One thing that they didn't say was whether animals can be tamed. So maybe not dodo, but for example, pigs. But I guess some of the maybe the high level fruit is farmable, right? The potatoes and the peppers, for example. You farm those and you can build food items, craft food items that are now you're now able to. I need a shovel. I don't have a shovel. Schoolboy error. I need a shovel. I'll do this one. Might as well grab you on the way. Take these, whatever materials you can find. Every little helps. Viz. Nearly reached level 2. I think I'm just going to load everything into stamina. That's the main thing. This stage. The amount of stamina you have directly affects your ability to run, to fight. So, shovel. Oh, that will probably be here. Bullets, nails, copper axe, shovel. Needs 3 copper ingots, which I have. Shovel. We'll go get some copper in a minute. Might as well take some of those. Don't need that yet. They will be handy for when I don't have potions and when I'm traveling. Probably worth making another one of those actually. What's in my inventory? So I can... What is that? And 5 pearls? Huh. Let's use that. Gunpowder's nearly finished anyway. So, stone. Crab. Copper. Clay. Fabric. Okay. I have a shovel. Nails, yes. I think we should be able to refill the lantern now. Yes. Perfect. Now we can head back and dig up that treasure chest. Food. Guess we could just cut across that way. Might find something. I mean, there's a whole lot of trees over here. That's good. Right. Among the wreckage on shore. Where he'd hidden the chest. Library. Chest buried. The filter bombs was for 12. Now they will guard my gold forever. So, 1, 2, 3. So I reckon let's try this one. Aha, there you go. Yep, I was right. In between the skeletons that are guarding the chest. The chest. Okay. Oh wow, okay. Down. Here we go. Ooh. Let's not get caught in between. Okay, now we need to bandage. Good thing I crafted those. Wasn't keen on sharing. Nice. This chest no longer holds any secrets. That's a shame. Adventure. Done. Shame. I did not go up a level. Carry on mining this clay. Head back. Might as well kill these things. It says while running out of stamina and almost getting mob. Let's get some more pigs. Ooh, yeah, we can handle 2 of them. Inventory's full. Got everything we needed. For now. Rested buff is nearly finished as well. Crop is growing. It's growing. I think there was this and this cutting table cooking fire upgrade. How do I change the camera? Why is it so hot, so flipping far away? I can make new stuff. Last 30 minutes. Gold crab. Alright, Dr. Galen. Calm down, mate. Yep. So we can upgrade. Oh yeah. What about that? Let's make some new pants. all the old stuff. Take that and that. That can go there and there. This can hold plant fiber, I guess. Let's make that when we get a chance. So I need 3 rope. Use that in there. 10 ingots. So let's go exploring, I guess. There's a question mark. We'll go find out what it says, what it holds. Oh, I am hungry. Clay. On my journey, yep. Twist of Fancy, legendary. That looks like a quest. Came across a smuggler's cache, found a pinch of gunpowder and a bottle of rum. Rumor has it smuggling on Trudeau is run by Henry Every. Fancy hasn't put to sea in 20 years. Indian ship whose holds were bursting with treasure with the first broadside, the lucky pirate shot away the mainmast. The Indian slipped. Henry pressed the rudder to away the face. Pro staring at a beautiful woman. Ship's true captain was hiding like a coward. Henry had him keel-hauled but ordered the princess and escort left and vanished with the riches. No one saw the princess again. I'll bury the excess gear nearby beneath the tree marked the red rag. Beneath the tree marked with the red rag. Tree with the red rag. First. was just gonna say, how is he not dead? Whew. Okay. Bandages are running out. Is there another pig nearby? Nope. Gunpowder, healing potions. Oh. What I want are these. And these. Nope. What can we drop? Nothing. Okay. Pepper's fine. Oh. Not taking pepper is fine. Say pretty successful exploration there. Okay. There's another cache over there. I think at some point what I will need to do is get some more copper before I can make another fast travel belt so that I can go to the next island over there where I can get to those next parts of the quest, which I will need to get the bigger ship. So yeah, I think that's the aim, or at least, oh look, nice. They are growing. Okay, inventory is full. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Potatoes, eggs. Right, tusks. Season with the fruit. Feathers for some reason. Guineas. Great healing potion. Okay, what do I not have in terms of armor? I've got 90 defense. I think I should be able to make the belt now. I need 10. Okay. More copper it is.
Captain.
Okay. Let's go get some copper. Did I? Very nearly. This should give us an idea of whether things respawn. No. Here's the door. No. Fat fingered that. And wasted it. Let's not waste any more of that. Okay. Let's go and see if not. Interesting. Maybe I haven't waited long enough. I got a fair amount of ore from this particular spot. There is also this bit which we can go through. Just make sure there's nothing left here. In some of those dungeons behind our little section will be drowners. Let's see. Get a load of this copper ore. Really fill up our inventory. Waste rock. Yep. Inventory's full. Shall we drop some stone, because at the moment copper is more important, more useful to us. Food. Okay. It will be interesting to see if it will be interesting to see if that mine respawns like it was in the demo. It feels like it would only be a thing in the demo, not necessarily for, you know, the actual game. For a survival game, it would be kind of pointless for the resource point nodes to be respawning like that. It defeats the purpose, I guess. The whole scarcity of resources and all that kind of thing, you know. Let's get those crafted. Dump those there. And it's not quite. Okay. Cool. Okay, that should. Ah, saber. Okay. Can't upgrade it because we don't have enough materials. Can't send it because we don't have any of those materials either. Oh. That's cutting table. We need a sawhorse. Workbench upgrade. Armor and clothes. We've got armor and clothing workshop. That's the armor and clothing workshop. We need a sawhorse, which is 10 ingots. Why don't we create another one of these? Let's see, 15 in here. And 15. There we go. Efficiency. Hello. How long will it take you to make some new ones, mate? I don't want to go to the next island until I have a fast travel bell, so let's farm some materials. Harvest. There we do good. Let's harvest some materials, shall we? Wait, have I? Oh, I still haven't. Still haven't quite hit level 2. Slightly annoying. But it's fine. I really thought I would have hit level 2 by now. Here's some more ficus trees. Stump. Who are you calling a stump? Chump? Might also be a good opportunity just to like circumnavigate island. We've got a decent saber now, we've got some food, we have some potions. What we try and do is just go around the whole island and just mark out. We get XP for fighting all of these. Don't know. But we're gonna do it anyway. It's armored. Oh. Hey, found a spoon saw. Just make our way around. Mr. Crab. This guy. Silver button. A lot more drowned over there. What if we did this? And just went around the island like this? We is pirates after all. Let's not beach this little ship into here. The seagulls are very loud. Are they normally that loud at night time? Hidden caches over there. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, there's a building over there. Now, let's see. Is that little bay in the island, or is that a separate island? That is a bay. There's definitely a bay. That could be a good spot for a base as well. Very flat. There's no resources around it. It'd be a pain to get everything there. Once you have the bigger ship, you can carry loads of resources to that location. In theory, you don't even need to do that. You can just create a fast travel point and then just ferry it back and forth in your inventory. You don't get over encumbered, you just get your slots filled up. Which reminds me, Sailor's Backpack for increased inventory slots. I completely ignored that. That would be handy. Okay, so that's the periphery of this island. Do I fancy that? Not right now. Issue being, I'll lose this stuff, which is a pain at the moment because pigs. There's my campfire. Yeah, what I really want to do is get that catch. I was thinking about healing, but well, I'm just gonna wait till I get back to my base. Should end up healing by myself. There's two of them within an easy sailing distance of shore. Don't see any ships. You know what? What self-respecting pirate would give up the chance? For some treasure. Oh man. Nowhere near as good as I thought it would be. Why don't we keep an eye out? There's some wreckage there. Some trees, I think. Go here. We'll explore this and then head to the base. Nice. Combat repair kit. So those are just for ships. They can be used in combat to heal your ship. That blue one, I think, has something different in it compared to those ones that I've just explored. That was kind of in the direction that we need to go. Yeah, what should have happened by now is we should have received some ingots from inside the smelter, so we can take some materials for a fast travel belt, take some food, and get ready to go over to the other side.
Remarkable times we live in.
Yeah. Can be sold to smugglers. Can be sold to smugglers. I think I will need another. These all valuable coins and money and things like that. So what we do is put them here. Combat repair kit. We got salt, cooking ingredient. We got wooden plank for shipbuilding. Here's all the other wood. What we can do is put all the wood in here. All the ingots should be in here. What else I need to have a look at? What's this? Level 2 station required. I can make one of these. If I make there we go. More slots. Okay. I need rope. And now I need ingots. And now we have a fast travel bell. So now to craft one of those, I have enough of everything. But that's in the base, so I need 20. I have to. Oh. Right. Let's make some. In fact, we can probably make this here. Awesome. Do need bandages. Now we can make this because we have a level 2 state workbench, but can't make any. What can we make? I can't remember what I was thinking of. Okay. Can we upgrade anything? Can, however, that is south. Yeah, I'm kind of going the right direction. We'll just make a beeline for that. Open that cache and then head over to the island. Hopefully the game will allow us to do that without being intercepted by anything, because we've got a lot of nice food. Ooh. They do look like some big waves though. We have the space for it. Wow, yeah, they have some big waves. Come on. I can see those trees. What will we find here? Steel nails. That's fine, because that's the island we want. What did we discover? Combat repair kit. Okay, that's steel nails. Alright, the game's been nice. It's going to allow us to get to that island. I think this is all. It should all be procedurally generated. So the distance from the starter island to here, to this quest island, this very first quest, is, I guess, based on formula, but a random one at that. So the variables will change every single time you play this. Start a new server, start a new world. You will have different properties. You'll end up with a slightly different trek to this island. You know, you might get lucky and you have a really good spawn and you get there really quickly. Okay. Do we reckon we are on this island? On the right island? I have nearly beached this thing. The way to check would be to go around this island. So let's do that. mean, bear in mind, I also haven't explored the whole starter island. There's a big patch in the middle which is just unexplored. Oh wow, okay. All of that. There's 2 undiscovered places. I remember in the demo that I played, there was like a hidden cache. Things like marksman rifle and whatnot was also found on that starter island, I'm pretty sure. So I might be leaving behind some loot. But we shall see. So that looks like a channel between 2 islands. There's a shipwreck. That looks like the one which can be rebuilt into a ship. And the soldiers will be on this island. So I'll have to free some soldiers. They'll be on that island. What I can do here, hopefully, is build that fast travel bell. Let's park this thing here. Awesome. Let's just eat these basic ones and have a look. Yay! Four stat points, 2 talent points. Strength increases damage. Endurance increases stamina. Vitality increases health, critical, agility based, strength based. So sabers. So we do 1, 1, 2. Let's do that. And talents. Nothing yet. But yeah, we'll take that. There we go. Huge difference there. Let's repair the ship. 100 wood, 20 nails, 20 pieces of course over 10 rounds. Maybe the beauty will. This Okay, we made it to the other island. We found the ship. I think I'm gonna have to call it there for tonight. Making good progress. I reckon next time around we'll be able to make the ship, which is much quicker than we got it the first time around. First time around, yeah, like I said, it was much later in the playthrough when I actually got around to the ship because I was exploring. This time around I kind of know more about what I want to do, which is get that ship straight away. We've got a load of POIs to go. We've got these 2 POIs to go, so I think we've got plenty to do. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Yeah, have a nice one.